everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a WIP and Chat. So this week's project are these cute little Easter ornaments. There will be special drills in these, and yeah, afterwards I can in the hole put just a ribbon. I have them in like my box over here, so cute little ribbon, and I can put them, yeah, well, wherever. I'm going to grab a color. Question is, what do I need? Water, purple, dark. Oh, I do need both. Okay, check. I'm going to start with this one then. Sorry for the crinkling noise. This here is the rest of the set. This is a set of 8 pieces. I thought I'd just move them all here so you can all see these little cuties. That was the plastic covering for those. So yeah, my daughter wanted me to start on this one, so that's what I'll do. Okay, let's see, that's the lighter color. So first off, how are you all doing? I hope you had a wonderful week and that you have an amazing rest of your week. I do need to place these a little bit more careful, but yeah, the glue and the dot do not completely overlap, so it will be something. Yeah, so as I said, I hope you all have a wonderful week. My week was something. My husband had a week off, so at least that was a good week. Oh, come on. You just don't want to line up. Yeah, for me, like physically, it wasn't the best week. As you can see, I have a brace around my wrist. I'll get to that story in a bit because, yeah. Yeah, as I said last week, my husband had a week off. So we had some nice time together. In case you've been here last week, you might know that my kids were sick in the evening last week on Tuesday. So that did not help. We wanted to do something fun on Wednesday, but yeah, they were still both sick. Thankfully, the day after, they were all healed up and good to go. So that was at least nice. Yeah, Thursday we also needed to go to a meeting at school because they had a meeting on like the new arrangements for classes and stuff, and or at least the changes in their groups. So yeah, they are now going to split the groups yet again. Now they are going to do the oldest, so the groep 2. So what is it, like second kindergarten or something? They are going to keep those kids in a separate class from the first kindergarten so that they can, yeah, complete them a little bit, will make them a bit more of like a group for when they go to the next class next year and stuff like that. Because, yeah, the group they had now was just too big. I need to see now, like, what's... This is this color, that is that color, then I need this one now. It's the only thing, this set doesn't have symbols, so I need to look a bit more like what do I need now. So that's a little less nice. At least so far they are looking fun to do. They're cute. Yeah, so as I was saying, they're like moving the groups around a little bit, but at the same time we also got a message in the evening with like the new groups and stuff. And our son was already on that list. So I did a double check the day after with the teacher, like, is that his name or is there another one with the same name? She was like, not that I know of, so I think it's him. So it's like, good, nice. Then we already know like what group he needs to go in. We can already know like what his teacher is. We will also be knowing like, I also directly ask like when do they have like the Wendagen, as they would be called, like the basically like a bit of a transitional day. So the kids that will be turning 4 will already have had a day to get used to, a few days to get used to school. So that I do need. Don't need. That I do need. This. So yeah, they have then a day like that they can get used to like everything, like how going to school works and stuff, and then when they're fully 4, they can fully go to school. So yay, happy mommy. But yeah, on I believe Saturday or Sunday, we also got like the notification from like the email like, hey, so and so is the teacher of your son. These are his days he can come, and then after the May vacation, which is literally like, as the name suggests, a vacation in May, like then he can come full time because his birthday is actually like in that vacation. So yeah, after the vacation he can start full time. So yeah, the 16th of April he will be going to school for the first time. He first will have 2 half days, and then in the week after he will have 2 whole days. Then the week after, well, the 2 weeks after, it's vacation, and then he can go to 4 days a week. So he will not be very happy with the fact that his sister will be going on Fridays as well, because she's in the 2nd kindergarten class and they will be going to school on Friday. Yeah, since he's in the 1st, he will not. So he probably will not be happy with that, but tough luck. But yeah, also on Friday, the teacher, he has also every other week is a teacher that my daughter will be having. So it will be interesting to see how that all turns out. Because yes, if he sees his own teacher, he probably is like, I want to stay here. So I probably will be having a fussy kid the first few times that happens, but we'll see. Hopefully he will enjoy it in school, so. And mommy can enjoy a little bit of quiet time. Because he is a ball of energy. Yeah, it will be nice to be able to do like the cleaning and stuff in and around the house, like when I want to and not when he's agreeing with it. So at least that's nice. But we'll see how that one turns out. Go on your spot. But yeah. On Friday, our daughter had just her regular half day. She again wanted to play with one of her little friends. That friend wasn't available because her grandpa would have picked her up and do something with her. So it's like, yeah, that's not possible. She's not around. So yeah. Thing is that like those two together, like during the day, make up their minds that they want to play together, but they don't keep in mind that it might be that it's not possible. And when you need to tell my daughter no, when she's really set her mind to it, yeah, That's not good. But oh well. At least she turned around after a little bit, so we decided in the afternoon that we would go to the IKEA because we needed to still have the lids of the containers we got a little bit ago for like spare ones for school. Especially when our son will be going to school, I can't put everything in the dishwasher because those things are like extremely big and bulky. And we have one of those tiny little dishwashers. It's nice, but at times I would really like that we had a bigger version. But oh well. So yeah, we got the extra lids, so when our son goes to school as well, I can just give them one set to go that day, have them return home with dirty stuff, give them the day after the new set, and then just during the day clean everything up. Because yeah, the dirty dishes from like dinner will be just going into the dishwasher, so there's no reason for me to needing to do the dishes in the evening. So yeah, I'm going to cut these separate as well. But yeah, so that's the thing that I'm not too extremely happy with, but oh well. At least it gives me some more time. Daughter, as per usual, was not happy with the fact that when we picked her up at the playground that's in the IKEA Småland, she wasn't too happy with the fact that she needed to go. But I think it's also the fact that it's a new playground, the version where we drop the kids off more often. There, she's used to like being there, and after a little bit we come and pick her up. This one was new for her because the last few times, every time we go to the IKEA, it is closed. So yeah, that is not happening, obviously. But yeah, husband and I were able to easily move around to IKEA without having to fuss at the kiddos, which is always nice. We had a lazy cooking week, so that was also nice for me. So it just made dinner time a lot easier for me. Normally, when my husband's just having a regular week, it's just a normal routine, but when he's at home, it's not always nice to needing to cook and everything. And we had a lot of like leftovers that were in the freezer, so yeah, for once in a while we do a lazy cooking week. It was nice. I believe it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was my stupid day. Because I did some yard work. That was really needed. I'm bit by bit. Also did something on Thursday, I believe, of that. But yeah, I really, really, really needed to have some work done in our garden. I ended up doing the cleaning up of the weeds in between the tiles. I haven't done everything because it's kind of a big piece where I need to do that. So that's not something I can do in one go. Oh, come on. But at least I got some parts done. But I also, on the same day, how I did it, I don't know exactly, but I think with opening the fridge, I thought I opened it with a little bit of a bigger speed. Wanted to put my hand in the freezer and with my wrist slapped against the fridge door. So yeah, Sunday morning. No, it was Monday morning. Sunday morning also at like when I woke up, I put some weight on my wrist to put myself, like pull myself up, well push myself up, I would say. And I noticed that it was getting sensitive, so it's like, okay. Monday morning I still had the same. So in the evening I just didn't time-lapse diamond pinning how much I wanted, because yeah, then I would have had my time-lapse done. And now I have this little cute bunny done. That's one. Going to change it with this one because that's what my daughter wanted me to do next. It's for sure not placed very well, but oh well. Yeah, so I noticed that it still was like sore. I was like, I'm not going to over push it, especially since I didn't know what it was. So I just plunked my behind on the couch and watched some YouTube on the television. And let's see, I need that color. But yeah, I had one of these on my wrist before, but yeah, they're old and not the greatest version. So today it was still kind of bad, so I decided to just call my doctor and be like, hey, so and so happened. What do you think is the best bet? Like, is it just that I work too much with it, that I put too much pressure on it and it's now just hurting because of that? Or is it something worse? And she was like, well, can you still move your hand around? Like, yeah, I can still move it. For the rest, there's nothing going on. The only thing I have is that when I put like weight on it or like do too much, that is starting to hurt. She's like, well, I think you put too much pressure on it, like working in the garden and stuff. So that's basically like you overworked it, but probably also in combination with a sprain. So the only thing I now can do is like keep it wrapped up and yeah, have it, like, what's the word? Okay, do we need to, is this color or that color? I'm going to use this color because I don't have much of it. As I said, that's the downfall of not having colors with it. But yeah, so with me also hitting my hand like on the same time, it's probably also a small sprain. And now I need to let my wrist rest. I basically need to do easy, keep it like wrapped up like this. So I needed to grab myself a new like support for my wrist because the one that I had, like I showed you, was just not doing it for me. So yeah, not fun. But it wasn't even the worst that I did on Saturday. Because in the evening, like, the kids didn't need to go in the shower. My husband has been on Friday. We normally do like day around day. And he was like, well, you don't need to do anything or so. So so why don't you just go relax in the tub? So he put me my water in the tub, put some nice candles in it next to it, and made it all comfy and cozy. He even brought me a glass of wine. I put some nice bath foam in my bath. I soaked it up for like an hour, hour and a half or something. Nicely got out, and a little bit after, can you see where it's going? My skin started to itch and it started to feel annoying. Why do I keep forgetting that I'm allergic to certain stuff for on the skin? I had a kind of a bad version of a allergic reaction to the bath foam. I, in the end, needed to shower it off again. Wasn't able to do that on Saturday evening because the kids were upstairs and I'm not planning on waking them up with it. But yeah, it hurt kinda. So yeah, I wasn't too happy, but yeah, why am I such an idiot that I keep forgetting that I'm allergic to certain stuff? I have no clue. But yeah, so I ended up also not diamond painting, at least not time-lapsing in the evening, because yeah, the part where it hurt the most was my upper legs and my behind. So that's not too nice if you need to sit on like a regular chair. Thankfully they are fabric, so it's not that it's like a hard wooden chair, but still not comfy if that whole part hurts. So I ended up nicely laying on my bed, so the weight that is put on my legs and my behind is spread out a little bit more, so that's not hurting so much. So yeah, I ended up watching Dr. Paul and doing some special drill projects. This is already the next one finished. But yeah, so that's also the reason why I have my regular drill tray and not the ones that I normally use for special drill projects, so small little square ones I have, because they're still upstairs and I was not in the mood to grab them first. I was feeling a little bit lazy. Sunday, I don't think we did much. We did that regular shopping trip to the supermarket. And on Monday, he was back to work again. In the evening, when I just was cooking, he was calling me like, hey, can you come and pick me up? Apparently, the gate where he normally goes to is closed to some technical difficulties. And yeah, he needed to get to a different entrance and it would be way off his normal route. So I was like, can you come and pick me up with the car? Because yeah, it's a lot faster. Which wasn't possible at that point because I was already busy with dinner, so we needed to arrange something else, and yeah, that was a whole something. In the end, he did manage to come home. Also, like right on the second almost that I had dinner ready, so if I also needed to pick him up, it would have been a late dinner. Because it was a late dinner already, so yeah. Ugh. Ooh, I'm sorry. Tired. But yeah, since I also already had a hurt wrist, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. So had a relaxed sort of evening. Didn't do too much today. As I said, called the doctor and yeah, went to the store in the afternoon to grab this wristband. The only thing it's kind of annoying because yeah, it's too big here and it keeps pushing in my hand over there. So it's kind of annoying, but oh well, it works. It keeps it supported and still able to move around with it, because yeah, I don't want to stop moving my wrist because that would not go good as well. So yeah, trying to keep everything moving without moving too much. Will be interesting. Yeah, 25 minutes, a little over. Oh, it's okay. And now I have an after dinner dip later in the evening, but oh well, it's still after dinner. Also needed to laugh yesterday when a little bit after I picked up my daughter from school. Came home and they started yesterday digging for the renewal of the gas pipes at the other side of the road. Because if you've been here before, you might know that they did a little bit ago. They did like the indoor gas pipe, and then afterwards they did the main and stuff. Yeah, now they're doing that at the other side of the road. They were digging to expose the pipe, I guess. It's my best bet. Let's see. Dark? No, I need light. So they were digging and they hit a water pipe. So yeah, that was around like 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. Well, it was fixed around like 7, 8-ish. Thankfully, it wasn't a main water pipe. It was only from like the neighbors across the street, their pipe to like the main. So it wasn't that the entire area was without water, but it's like, yeah, I came walking down like our part of the street and yeah, there was some water running downhill. Thankfully, like right there where they cut through the pipe, there's also a drain. So thankfully it didn't need to go through like the entire street before it was a drain. But yeah, still, it was something. Kids, as per usual, had today their gym class. Because as per usual, when I'm filming this, it's Tuesday. On Tuesday, they have their gym class. It was kind of busy today. There was actually a new group there. Apparently something like outside of school, like not like a daycare, but for like the school-going kids. They had a what's the word? They joined. Don't know if there will be more joining, if they will keep joining, but yeah, normally they have 2 gym teachers. This week they had 4. And I'm done with one already. So yeah, this is going fast. This is number 4 already. It's just a set of 8, so. Oh, come on. You're really staticky. If you could see, but yeah. Let's see this. Oh, I need the color that was in my tray already. Yeah, so normally the amount of kids is like in between 15 and 20-ish. Today they had 31. So that was a explosion in group. But apparently there were a lot of kids that came to try out to see if this gym class is something for them. So hopefully a lot of these kids will keep coming so they can split up the group, because now it's one group for all the kids from 4 years old till 12 years old. Hopefully then they can split it up so it's a bit more interesting for the older kids as well as for the younger kids, that it's not too advanced. Because yeah, there's quite a different skill ability, let's call it that, in the 12 years old kids versus the, as my son is, the 4-year-olds. Well, almost 4-year-olds. He was allowed to join earlier. So yeah, hopefully they can either split the group up into like 2 different groups, or they can keep it as they had today and have 4 of the teachers. Well, we'll see. Would be good for like the group that there are more kids, because it keeps it interesting. And it's the thing that when we joined, we're also like, the groups are starting to get bigger, and yeah, the word's starting to get around. But yeah, hopefully it all goes well. But yeah, I think that's basically about all I can say. So I'm going to finish off the rest of these off screen. Don't know if I will be finishing them all today. Might be that I save the rest and do them throughout the week. Might potentially seal them afterwards, but depending a bit on like how the stick will stay. Because they only have like the round glue just where the little space is for the drill. So it's not that it has a lot of overlapping glue. It's not that like the entire green part for this example is glue. No, only the small little dots where you need to place the drills. So it's a case of wait and see like how it turns out. But we will see. So yeah, I don't think I have much more to ramble on today. So at least my brain is blanking for the rest. Ooh, scratch on my back. That's better. Yeah. Don't have much of a plan for like the upcoming week. So it's not like we can say a lot of that. We have a parent-teacher like meeting on Friday when our daughter is at school. So we can see how she's doing. For the rest, yeah, I have my dentist appointment next week on Monday. Well, dental hygienist. Probably the same stuff as always. And I'm meeting my dermatologist again on Tuesday. Almost forget it was next week. So hopefully she can give me another set of tips to try, because I have not the feeling that the medication I have now is working. Because I had an extra medication and it's not even gone down a bit. It's still the same, if not even worse, at least for my own feeling. So I don't need to decide what to do with it, because I'm not going to stay on this medication, because I need 2 meds constant, like every 3 times a week. And then I need to shower like every morning, in the morning, every time I had that medication, because I need to put in medication in the evening and then rinse it out in the morning with different medication. And I absolutely hate showering in the morning. So let me know, are you somebody that prefers showering in the evening or in the morning? I'm for sure an evening person. And not a morning person. I'm not a morning person in general. I'm more of an afternoon person. Well, I'm a bit like an afternoon and an evening person, because most of the times when I do have a burst of energy to do stuff, it's in the evening. But with having the kids, that's not so easy, because now I can't do like the tornado cleaning in the evening, which I did many times before I had the kids. Because at that point in time, my husband, at least a bit before we had our daughter, my husband was still on a ship that went to sea, so he at times was like a couple of weeks gone from home. So there was nobody that I needed to keep in mind, like not doing certain noises. Yeah, obviously the neighbors, but they don't fuss many times. And it's not that I was like starting to drill holes in the wall at like 11 p.m. or something like that. But yeah, many times when I want to deep clean like the kitchen or something, the energy to do for that is most of the times like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Don't know why, but wouldn't be the first time that it happened. But oh well, I'll survive. But yeah, I'm almost done with this color for this little egg. So I'm just going to keep it at this, as I don't know what to ramble on for longer about, because yeah, I can finish this flower as well, but yeah, as I said, don't know what to ramble on about. So yeah, I'm going to just leave it at this. I hope you liked this video. If you did, well, you know the drill. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, give the video a comment if there's anything you want to tell me, if you want to answer the questions in the video. As always, you can leave multiple comments, because yeah, my brain also would do the same, because otherwise I forget what I needed to say. Yeah, as I said, if you like my ramblings and you're still here and you haven't been subscribed before, or you aren't subscribed before, that's what I better can say. Hey, in case you don't know, I'm Dutch, so my English isn't the best. My sentences will be weird. My choice of words will be weird. I am just weird. But yeah, with that being said, if you haven't been subscribed to my channel and you're still here, you might like it, so maybe consider subscribing. And if you don't want to, that's also just fine. You can pop in whenever you want if there's a video you would like to see. But I would very much appreciate it if you would be so kind as to give this video a thumbs up, so that would help my channel to grow and YouTube-y stuff. Because yeah, YouTube likes interaction, and yeah, Likes are a good interaction. So yeah. And also a comment would be very much appreciated. And as always, I will get back to you as soon as I can. With all the ramblings rambled. Again, I hope you liked this video. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope to see you in a next video. Bye!